Watching you on Def Jam, then watching you blow up from movie to movie to movie to the whole Rush Hour thing, and then it was like poof.
One point, being the highest paid actor in Hollywood, but I felt like, it was a ceiling right there.
Yeah.
The Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker. Not. If I didn't know no better, I'd tell you he's the greatest.
Watching you on Death J. Why then watching you blow up from movie to movie to movie to the whole Rush Hour thing, and then it was like poof. One point being the highest paid act in Hollywood. But I felt like it was a ceiling right there. The Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker. Oh, nice if I didn't know no better. I'd tell you he's the greatest. Surprisingly, it appears that Katt Williams was not fabricating the connection between Chris Tucker and the highly controversial Jeffrey Epstein, and the actor has confirmed this association. So the pertinent question arises. Why does this revelation carry significant weight? The answer lies in the ensuing explanation. But of course, before I answer that big question, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now let's get going. How often do we witness a leading figure in a blockbuster movie franchise, shattering records and extending its legacy through multiple installments, abruptly departing from the entertainment industry without a second glance? Rarely. Such is the unconventional narrative of Chris Tucker, initially perceived as a departure from Hollywood at the peak of his success, with his name adorning the covers of major productions. Recent revelations by Katt Williams suggest a more intricate tale. It appears that Tucker's unparalleled success granted him access to the industry's deepest secrets. According to Williams, if we are to trust Williams's account, the darker aspects of this revelation might have been too overwhelming for Tucker to contend with. I did. We flew emotionally. He might have got really tired of the business. There's maybe some layers in there that he hadn't really spoken about inside the business. I know how the business can be like. It was a sell-in right there, and I wanted more. It wasn't enough when Chris Tucker's name is mentioned. The immediate association for many is his iconic stand-up comedy. For those less acquainted with his history, Rush Hour is likely the first thought, regardless of the entry point. Common ground emerges in acknowledging his remarkable success in both domains decades after his stand-up shows and collaborative films with Jackie Chan. They continue to attract viewers as if not from a bygone era. Interestingly, while Tucker's Rush Hour counterpart went on to feature in an extensive array of movies, Tucker opted to retire from the spotlight. The enigmatic decision of this global superstar to step away from the limelight has stirred curiosity among fans and fellow celebrities alike, prompting a widespread discussion about what factors could lead a man with such immense potential to forego further pursuits. Social media has become a battleground for speculations, with some asserting that financial abundance from past projects is the likely motive behind his exit. Contrary to this popular belief, Katt Williams, despite his controversial reputation, has offered a different perspective. According to Williams, Tucker's choice stemmed from a realization that the Hollywood he envisioned during his early career vastly differed from the reality he encountered as one of its prominent figures. While skepticism surrounds Williams' credibility due to his history of controversy, the scales tilt slightly in his favor. His claims about Tucker find support in published reports involving not only the comedian himself, but also numerous influential figures in the entertainment industry, and beyond this underlying foundation adds a layer of legitimacy to Williams's narrative, compelling many to reconsider the commonly held notion about Tucker's departure from the spotlight. Around the world, seeing a lot of things, just living, and I started enjoying those things because I knew it wasn't just about me anymore. Over the years, numerous voices have warned us that the entertainment industry conceals a reality starkly different from its external facade. Often met with skepticism, these assertions are gaining credibility as mounting evidence emerges to substantiate the tales of a less than ideal industry. In the current wave of revelations, it appears that Chris Tucker might have possessed a profound understanding of the industry's darker facets. Far beyond what he had previously disclosed, Tucker's ascent to stardom resembled a thrilling roller coaster ride, initially making waves as a frequent guest on the renowned comedy Jam. In 199 he captured evaded audiences with his exceptional clean stand-up comedy. Diverging from the prevalent trend of vulgar humor among comedians at the time, Tucker brought a breath of fresh air. With his witty, sharp, and family-friendly comedic style, his talent soon captured the attention of the silver screen, leading to his film debut in House Party 3 in 1994, where he shared the screen with luminaries such as Bernie Mac Marquez Houston and K.Y. Alexander Chris Tucker. Enduring impact on the entertainment scene was Soul. Edified much later in his career, notably through his standout and U.S. performances, including the memorable role in Friday. However, his retreat from the limelight appeared as swift as his ascent. Katt Williams introduces a startling dimension to this narrative, suggesting that Tucker's departure may be linked to his exposure to the industry's darker underbelly. High-profile figures may have been dreading has happened as dozens of big names have been revealed in the first wave of abductum late convicted. SE offender Jeffrey Epstein Williams puts forth the claim that Tucker visited Jeffrey Epstein's island, known for its association with a convicted offender and financer who operated a disturbing ring alongside partner Maxwell, speaking in a viral interview on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay. Williams touched upon the challenges of creating another Friday movie due to the passing of significant contributors, yet Williams went on to assert that the present-day Chris Tucker differs markedly from the smoky character he portrayed in the 1995. Called Classic. Williams contends that the Chris Tucker we see today is, in his words, Epstein Island's Chris Tucker, not the iconic Smokey from Friday Tucker. That we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey. The credibility of Katt Williams's narrative gains further support from the fact that numerous high-profile file names were revealed in previously sealed court documents linked to Jeffrey Epstein. These documents implicated over 170 associates of the convicted federal offender, adding a layer of legitimacy to Williams's claims. For those unfamiliar with the context, the media has been grappling with revelations since billionaire Jeffrey Epstein's arrest on July 6 on charges related to exploitation. The focus has particularly turned to Little S. James's private 70-acre island in the Caribbean. However, on net RBS Thomas locals assert that Epstein persisted in bringing underage girls to the island, even as recently as the current year, a decade after being obligated to register as a convicted offender. Disturbingly, 2 employees from the local airstrip on Thomas disclosed to Vanity Fair that they witnessed Epstein boarding his private plane on multiple occasions in the company of girls appearing underage. According to these employees, the girls are with aboard his Gulfstream jets between January 2018 and June 2019, underscoring the disturbing allegations surrounding Epstein's activities. Previously published flight records reveal that Epstein's jets were frequently airborne, taking off at least 1 out of every 3 days and making stops around the globe, including Paris, London, Slovakia, Mexico, and Morocco. Upon departing from S. Thomas, these jets allegedly returned to airports near Epstein's residences in Palm Beach and New York City on multiple occasions. The accounts of former employees at the local airstrip added disturbing dimension, with one air traffic controller requesting anonymity, recalling witnessing Epstein boarding his private jet with female children, some appearing to be as young as 16. A specific incident stands out where Epstein, visibly angry through his jacket at one of the young girls, carrying shopping bags from stores not located on island. To be confident and not delusional is a real skill. Most of these confident people we see is really well, you don't think recent court documents have further implicated various celebrities ranging from influential political figures to prominent names in the entertainment industry, including Leonardo DiCaprio, Donald Trump, and Michael Jackson, the latter being disclosed by Katt Williams as Chris Tucker's best friend. Considering in these influential figures in the entertainment industry and Tucker's own standing at the pinnacle of his career during that period, the notion that Tucker might have received an invitation to Epstein's island doesn't seem implausible. The interconnected relationships within this high-profile circle raise unsettling questions about the industry's darker aspects. Katt Williams's account has resonated with some fans, leading them to reevaluate Chris Tucker's past decisions and actions. One fan expressed skepticism about Tucker's explanation for walking away from his iconic role as Smokey, questioning the rationale of avoiding being a spokesperson for smoking weed, especially dirt. In the 90s, when such portrayals were more common and accepted, do them we in little parties at night. Tucker come dummy, come do we come me come. Amerhue country we went to finally I got tea. Others are now speculating that Tucker might be one of the many individuals included in mysterious black book, insinuating that his involvement may not be as innocent as it appears. One fan pointed out that the black book, which has been previously released and redacted allegedly includes not only Chris Tuck here, but also mentions Trump and his family. The revelation has prompted discussions among fans, with some expressing surprise, denial, or AR.